Hey guys, it's Trish from Dish Kitty Studio, and I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So I'm actually going to show you my sort of to-go kind of travel bag that I use with all of my not all, please. The stuff that the art supplies and stuff that I take with me when I go somewhere, or if I'm working outside of my my studio in my house. This is the stuff I take, even if I'm just going to go work upstairs or wherever. This is the bag that I would normally take with me. So it's a canvas bag. Let me just put it here so you can see. I bought this at Harbor Freight, which is like it's a tool shop. So they have a lot of, it's like a hardware store kind of. And it's all canvas. It's got pockets all the way around the sides, which I love. And then it's got tons of room inside as well, which you'll see as I kind of go through it and unpack it here. I want to say, boy, if I paid $12 for this, I'd be really surprised. I want to say it was like $8, $10, something like that. It was a great value, and I tell you what, this thing is durable. I've been using it for probably a year solid, and you can see, it still looks like it's new, basically. I kind of thought about, maybe add watercolor on it or something like that, but I haven't even felt the need to really do that, because it's really more of a functional kind of thing. So I will go through, and you can see I've got, just to show you, like, I have my little, this is like a little Yoda thing that I have hooked on the strap, and over here I've got, this is just like a little stuffed pig that's wearing a mustache, and this is actually a kitty cat milkshake. Some friends of mine went to Japan and they brought this back for me. I thought it was so cute, so I stuck him on there too. So let me kind of get going here, and I'll start with what's in the inside, the middle. This is, here, let me move this out of the way so you can see this thing for all of its glory. This is my my pencil bag, pencils and pens. It's obviously a unicorn stuffy as well. So cute, right? I bought this a couple years ago, right after back to school time, and it was on clearance. I think I maybe paid 79 cents or $1 at like Office Depot, Office Max, whichever one of those. I don't know. They're basically the same. And what I have in here, I'll just pull out some of it and kind of show you what I've got. It's really just the basics. This is my favorite eraser ever. I think they sell these at Dollar Tree. It's just like a white vinyl eraser, but it's a push-up and it's really long, so it lasts forever. Millennium Zig black waterproof pen. This is a Sakura brush pen in brown, or I think sepia is what they call it. This is also waterproof and all that good stuff. I have a couple of water brushes in here that I keep. These are the Sakura water brushes. I believe this is the large and the small, but this one, the bigger one, might be the medium. I'm not really sure on that, but these are great. These are really, really good ones. I like them a lot. This is a Faber-Castell Pitt pen in black. I have two of these. This is the light wash. It's the Derwent sketching pencil. They make light, medium, and dark, I think. These are water-soluble pencil, so if you're not familiar with those, they're very, very, very cool. I love them. They're kind of like the, there's another brand that everyone uses. I can't remember the name of it right now. This is just a big glue stick, big fat one. And then I have a ton of these. These are the Papermate Ink Joys, but they're I have the whole set in here. They're the minis. I actually have another package right here that's brand new. I haven't opened it yet. These are great. I love these because they have all the colors. I like the small size because they fit in my bag really nicely. I can put a ton of them in there. This set I bought at Five Below. It comes with the brown. I have not seen the brown by itself, and I use brown ink a lot, so that was a nice find for me. This is a Hello Kitty mechanical pencil that I love. My husband bought it for me I don't know, a couple Christmases ago, I think. It was in my stocking, and it's great. I love it. Here's the other Derwent sketching pencil. That's the medium wash. More of these. I do have a Jelly Roll white ink pen in here. More of those, more of those. This is the Uniball Vision Elite, nice black pen. I think it might be like water resistant, but I don't use it with watercolors. That's why I keep the other, the Millennium Zig in there. This is a really nice, it's by Franklin Covey. It's a mechanical pencil. This is probably my go-to, and it uses a super, it's got a really fat lead, especially when you compare it to this one. I don't know how much you guys can actually see, but I think this one's like a 7 millimeter or whatever it is, and this is like a 3. I'm not sure, but I use both, but my go-to is this Franklin Covey. I love it. It writes very, very nicely. So that's what I keep in this bag. If this bag I would use if I was just going to take like one sketchbook and wasn't planning on doing a ton of work, I would just grab this and a book. I do have a couple things here. This is that's like a little Hello Kitty ghoul. And this is just a little Choco Cat charm that I have hanging on the zipper there. So I might just grab this and my book if I'm just not planning on doing a ton of stuff. When I travel or something like that, though, I typically take this whole thing. It's got my 2 books in it, of course. This is my daily journal that you guys see when I flip through. It changes, but that's the one I'm using right now. This is just a plain sketchbook. Nothing special about it. That's just for if I want to practice drawing or whatever, I want to work on something that's not my daily book, I keep that in here. This is just an old rag that I use for watercolors. Crayola. I love crayons, guys. Crayons are so great. So I keep the entire 96 box in here. This is my watercolor palette. I think I've shown it to you guys before. It's the Daler Rowney Aquafine. I love it. This is a great set. I want to say it's maybe 20, 25 bucks. And with a coupon, obviously you can get it for much less. It's great. I can't say enough about how much I like it. This is just kind of a little bag with a lot of random stuff. I keep some white out just in case. I have this eraser. I think I talked about it in one of my other videos. It is amazing. It's eraser, sharpener. Really, really great. I keep a little mini pair of scissors. There's another glue stick. Acid-free tape runner. I have, in case I want liquid glue, I've got one of these little tiny Elmers. I keep a couple of tapes. This is white electrical tape. I have just a couple of others here. I keep this little small thing of Q-tips just for blending and all that kind of stuff on the fly. I keep my Mr. Spock flash drive in here. I have a crayon sharpener in here. I have this little tiny bag that's got, it's just like a bunch of brads. There's like some tiny safety pins, a few sequins, different paper clips, some little googly eyes, just like some little odds and ends that I may decide I want when I'm on the road there. And I got several of these in different sizes. These are just little stencils. Here's a much smaller one. And then I've got a larger one here. Letters and numbers. I don't stencil a ton, but you never know. I also keep sticky notes in here so that I can write down what's going on. These are like trading card pockets. I'll use these, like I'll stick the white back down and then use this as like a little pocket on my pages sometimes. So I have a few of those. I have some of these little sticky flags, you know, just things like that. I have a couple sheets of these. You know, sometimes I'll paint these, color them with markers, whatever, and use them to stick things down, you know, whatever it might be. And of course, now that and I have extra erasers for my long, skinny eraser thing. No, I'm never going to get this shut. Oh, I did. All right. And this is a bag. This is just a little bag that's full of markers. These are mostly Crayola. I have a couple of the Pitt pens. This is the huge, big, fat Pitt pen. I have some of those. I have highlighters in here. So just depending on what I want, I have a couple like shimmer markers, some glitter, metallics, whatever. So I keep those in here as well. Ooh, it's kind of dirty down there. Can you guys see that? Probably need to empty this baby out once in a while, huh? Alright, let me see if I can get this stuff to even fit back in here again. And then I'll show you what's in the outside pockets as well. Okay, see? It's not going to work. Okay, let me leave that out. I'm going to shove that back in. Okay, so let's start over here. These are the Derwent water brushes. And I think these come in a set. I don't know if they sell them individually or not. There's a small, what's the small? This one's the, it's like a flat, I don't know if you can see that, kind of like a squared off tip. And then there's like the fatter, like I would call it a medium. So I keep those tucked in here. I have this right here. These are glitter markers. I bought these at Office Depot, Office Max, one of those. Same thing. They were on clearance after the school year, you know, after back to school was over, and they were very inexpensive, and I'll tell you what, I love them. They write so well, and they're very shimmery and nice. This is a set of Staedtler Mars Lumograph, the sketching pencils. They're for drafting, so it's got all the different, you know, hardnesses, and it's a really nice set. I don't use this a ton, but I like to have it with me just in case. And it fits perfectly in my little pocket here, so why not? Over here, I've got, these are Prismacolor, the Fineliners. I have, this is the set with 005, 01, 03, 05, and 08. So I do use these quite a bit. And then these are actually two different brands in here. These are all the brown sepia. I have two Prismacolors. One is the brush tip, and then I have the chisel tip here as well. And then these are Fineliners in 01 and 05, and these are all brown. These are all sepia. So I keep all these tucked in this little pocket here. On this side I have, these are all my, oh, can you guys see that? Let me turn it a little bit. This is just where I keep all my flare pens. I use these quite a bit. I have a ton of different colors, I think 20, 24, something like that. So I keep those all in there. Right here are my Pilot Precise V5. I love these. These are so nice. They write really well. They're a very fine point. I love colored inks to do the writing in my books, and even just for drawing and sketching. I like these a lot. Here I've got, I just use this to like burnish things down. Like if I'm glue sticking something or whatever it is, this is a really nice tool. These also came from Harbor Freight, which is a hardware store. And they came in a set. I have some that are bigger than this, but this one just happens to fit perfectly right in that side pocket, so that's where I keep it. Here, in this side, I've got, this is just a set of Derwent Color Soft, the 12 set. Beautiful colored pencils, probably my favorite colored pencils to use, but they're very expensive, so I only have the 12. This is just my fountain. This is the fountain pens that I have inked up right now, and I keep those there. So that's probably a whole nother video. But these are the fountain pens that I use on a regular basis right here. And here, on this side, I've got. Oops. This is the. These are by Derwent as well. These are gray toned pens. And these are in different sizes as well. It's 0.1, 0.3, and 0.5, and they are the graphic. So Derwent graphic line makers, and these are beautiful. I love these. They write very, very smoothly. The gray is very pretty. It's not too dark. I like them a lot. And here I have my set of 12 ink tents, which I'm sure you guys are all familiar with. But so those are my ink tents, and there's that. And that's it. That's the stuff I take with me when I'm on the go. For example, if I was going to like a drawing event or like a meetup, I would take this whole bag with me. I just pick the whole thing up and go. I definitely take it around the house with me. So if I'm going to be upstairs watching TV or whatever, working on stuff up there, I would take the whole bag with me. But I do take pieces and parts depending on, you know, what my plans are. So anyway, I just thought you guys might like to see the stuff that I use on a regular basis and the bag that I use to keep it all in. So thanks so much for watching and have a great day.